The Orkney Islands are full of strong character and distinctive Viking roots. Its identity is cemented in unexpected contrasts of toughness and warmth. The majestic cliffs, extraordinary seas, and a unique climate which allows wild food to thrive. I'm Genevieve Taylor, author, teacher and live fire cook. And I'm here in Orkney with Highland Park Whisky to celebrate the extraordinary contrasts of their Orkney Island home. This is my quest to smoke, grill and eat delicious food I find growing naturally in the great outdoors. This is wild food. On my quest today, I'm foraging for one of the oldest organisms to exist, mushrooms. I'm meeting with Andrew Appleby, a famous forager in Orkney, who's also a strong believer in eating something wild every single day. He's taking me foraging by the Genevieve cliffs, not the most obvious place to discover wild fungi.
So Andrew, tell me, how long have you been foraging for?
Well, I'm not good at sums, but I started foraging when I was 3.
So I'm in very safe hands?
Oh, fairly safe.
Tell me what sort of mushrooms we're looking for here.
Well, this will be the horse mushroom. That's what grows here. It's a big variety of a field mushroom. Aha! Here we go. There we are. This is a small horse mushroom. They can grow a lot bigger. Yeah, small
enormous.
horse. You can see the dark underneath. There's some mushrooms that if you pick them up and they've got a white underneath, then no, don't have them. They're poisonous.
Look at those lovely girls.
Oh yes, yes.
What can I expect this to taste like? Like a field mushroom?
No, they're stronger. You've got the wind and we've got the salt spray and they're growing against these elements and surviving.
Fantastic.
And just delicious.
Thing,
you'll know the difference.
Right, Andrew, you've shown me how to pick these beautiful mushrooms. Can I go and show you how to light a fire and how I will cook them?
But of course, that would be super.
This dish is all about embracing unexpected contrasts in flavour. Now let's introduce these complex flavours to the flames. First things first, I start by lighting my wood fire, then set a fireproof frying pan over the grill bars. I then drop the butter in the pan and let it sizzle. Then I tear the mushrooms into pieces. Those craggy edges are crucial for the smoke to absorb into the flesh and take in all that smoky flavour. Next, I skewer the mushrooms, then baste with that browned butter. I sprinkle with a little sea salt and then leave the mushrooms to grill and smoke until they are soft and lightly caramelised. It's now time to make my whisky sauce. I fry some garlic just long enough to smell its scent wafting up from the pan. Then I take 50 millilitres of Highland Park 12-year-old whisky and pour straight into the buttery garlic pan. The ingredients are simple, yet the flavours are so complex. We're getting subtle spiciness from the whisky and rich earthiness coming from the mushrooms. I leave the whisky to reduce for a few minutes until it's thick and syrupy. Next I pour in double cream and a loose handful of foraged herbs. Then I stir over a medium heat until it starts to thicken and I can smell the flavours wafting up straight from the pan. It's perfectly balanced as the sweetness from the sauce cuts right through the richness of the mushrooms. I finish by garnishing with local Grimbista cheese and heather honey, which beautifully emphasises the same flavours in the whisky. Utterly delicious. That's my smoked mushrooms on toast with Highland Park infused cream.
So, Andrew, I hope you're ready for some mushrooms on toast.
Ever ready. Thank you. Oh, and the smell.
Yeah?
Oh, yes.
What can you smell?
Well, it's sweet, the deep smell of the mushrooms, and there's a vanilla, and that is from the whisky.
So mushrooms for me are one of the best vegetables to smoke. They just soak up the smoke.
And only this morning we were on those cliffs, foraging.
It's a product of the land it was made in, isn't it?
It is.
That's super special, I think.
Oh, the cold wind adds to it because this
I think
food
so.
is fuel, it warms you up.
We always have the whisky. Do we have a little toast? Cheers.
After embracing the Orkney Islands, it's easy to see where Highland Park gets its distinctive character from. It feels amazing to cook with an ingredient within hours of picking it myself and transformed into something delicious. There is something magical about these islands and the unique and complex flavours of Highland Park and the wild treasures you can discover and enjoy here.